So I think everybody knows how to make banana bread, right? You know, the one that actually looks like a cake. Well, imagine my surprise when this video popped up in my feed and this lady was making banana rolls. I want to try to test this recipe on camera with you guys today. You're watching The Bare Pantry Show. Welcome to The Bare Pantry Show. If you want to learn how to cook in simple steps and have your dishes come out great the first time, then you're in the right place. Learn to make restaurant-style meals, comfort foods, and authentic Belizean dishes from basic ingredients. So I screenshotted the list of ingredients for us guys. So let's take a look at what we're gonna need. We're gonna need 2 ripe bananas, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of active dry yeast, 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter melted. All I have is salted butter, so we're gonna have to make it work. Half a teaspoon of salt, 2 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour, and half a cup of raisins. All right, so I have this one little box of raisins here. We're gonna make it work. So I have a big bowl right here, and the first thing that I have to do is peel and mash the bananas. And I can already see that my bananas are not overly ripe. I mean, they're ripened, but not overly ripe. So I'm not getting it as juicy as how hers looked. But we're going to make it work. So next, all we have to do is add the egg. And then the yeast. See, we didn't have to activate the yeast, right? Okay, so now let's go ahead and add the other ingredients one at a time. And then now we're going to add the flour. So I stupidly started off by adding the 3rd cup first. I should have started with the 2 cups first to see what I needed because I already know my bananas don't look as ripe as hers. But we're gonna follow along. So I'm using this Spurtle Myrtle thing here. Hi Cindy, my friend Cindy gave this to me. And we're just gonna stir this up. Everybody can do this, right? Jada was afraid to do this. Can I just tell you guys that Jada got the video in her feed the same time I got it in my feed. Google was really distributing this feed for this lady, okay? I wish they would do that with one of my videos. But anyways, Jada got it the same time she wanted to try it. She chickened out when she saw yeast. I'm like, don't get afraid when you see yeast. You don't even have to activate it. So then it's supposed to work itself into a sticky dough. But as you can see, my dough is getting kind of dry already, so I'm going to stop and get my hand in there. All right, so I'm working it. And guess what? I totally forgot to put the raisins. Why didn't y'all remind me about the raisins? I should have put the raisins in there before it started to form a dough, but we're going to add it after. That's what you do when you mess up, all right? Because we're testing this on camera. All right, so now this dough is ready. And then she put a plate on top and walked away. And I think she said for like an hour. Child, no, it took 2 hours. All right, so now it's ready. Let's get it out this bowl. So go ahead and mash it. And she cut it kind of weird because she want 9 pieces. Joe thought that she cut it straight in half. She cut it like triangles. So we're gonna need to know our fractions. And then cut it into 3s, 3, and 3, so 9. And then she used an 8x8 pan. It's not greased. I went to go back and check the video again. It's not greased. And this is how she does her rolls. She sets the flour, the dough in the flour, and then she just starts pulling, you know, in towards the top, right? And I guess that's a different technique. I've never tried it that way, but of course I'm gonna try it that way for you guys. And that's how she gets one part smooth, and then you have the bottom part, and then here a little roll is ready. And then of course I'm gonna do it my way. I just form a dome, and then kind of pinch in the bottom, roll it between my hands or sometime on the counter and set it aside. You're going to have to develop your own way of kneading dough, okay? So it doesn't really, this bread doesn't really need any kneading, but it kind of does because you have to make these little rolls, right? So let's go ahead and put it in the pan. The pan is ungreased, like I said earlier, and all 9 pieces are going to fit really nicely right here. And this is going to have to be set aside again and covered up so it can rise. It should take about 40 minutes or so. Ten long years ago, I published my first cookbook of recipes from my home country of Belize. My cooking show, The Bare Pantry Show, was created based on that book. 7 years later, I redid the book, removed some of the recipes that I didn't deem to be authentic enough, and added about 30 brand new recipes that are easy to follow, budget-friendly, authentic, and comes out perfect each time. Matter of fact, it comes out perfect the first time. Get your copy today only from www.barepantryshow.com. Shop safely and securely at www.barepantryshow.com.
This is the Bare Pantry Show.
bring the oven up to temperature to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And then I stuck it in when I remembered that she put a fork on top of the dough and sifted some flour to make a pretty design. I want to put the link in the description to her video, okay? Because all props to her. I don't think I even checked out her name. I just saw the video. But it'll be in the description. I like to give people credit. So, 20 minutes later, see? My fork didn't make too much of a design because I put it after. I pulled it out after 5 minutes of the thing being in there. And I did that. So, it's warm. Ooh! Oh! Look! It looks like bread. Joe, come see this. Joe! Joe, come see this. He coming. Okay. She didn't lie. I used the salted butter, and we added salt in it, but it's not overly salty. It's kind of sweet, but not. It's kind of like a bread, like you would eat this on a barbecue. It's kind of like a little. You want some butter? I don't normally eat butter because I'm on my plan still, but it's Saturday, child. I'm gonna eat this butter. And you always have to go back greedy thing. What do you think? It does not taste like banana bread, but you can taste the bananas in it. Mm-hmm. The raisins are a nice kick. I think I needed more raisins.
Good with your coffee.
Right? Mm-hmm. I don't drink coffee. Mm-hmm. You think we'll go with a like a Hawaiian roll goes good with a barbecue? Mm-hmm. Go with a barbecue? I'm gonna take them out and let them cool. This is pretty good. Let me show them.
You didn't show nothing.
I want to show them. Come this way.
Got more.
Come this way. Let me first show it. I had to fight him for it just now. You guys see how it look like bread? It doesn't look like a cake. Okay, yeah, I give it back to you. Thank you, lady. We know what, we got a lot of banana too. We make some more. We have a lot of bananas right now. We'll make some more. It's good, huh, Joe? Okay. And get a wire rack. Put them out to cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you want to like it. If you don't like it, it's the same like you're giving her a thumbs down. She don't have no thumbs down, I don't think. Mm-hmm. What did you do? He knows he has to have the TV on mute while I'm over here cooking, doing a show. Sweltering. Woo! Lordy hot. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Remember, guys, we're not buying this book. Why? Because my distributor is ripping me off and not paying me any of my royalties. So for this reason, I redid the book that's being sold on Amazon and I made this book. I removed a bunch of the recipes from the first book because I did not deem them to be authentically Belizean enough. And I put a bunch of brand new recipes in here. So you're going to get more for your money, okay? So when you buy this book, you're going to find that the recipes are very easy to understand and the dishes are going to come out perfect the very first time. So this book was made in 2018. In the middle of the pandemic in 2020, I made this book, The Pantry Laid Bare, and this is restaurant quality, no, not restaurant quality, better than restaurant quality meals at home. Now in 2021, I have my brand new book. This one's called No More Leftovers. Why? Because I reduced some of the recipes from this book, some of the recipes from this book, and I put a bunch of brand new recipes in there, but they're all small batches, all right? Now to purchase, all you have to do is visit my website, www.barepantryshow.com. You can shop safely and securely at www.barepantryshow.com.